Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So today is a little different format. Many of you, or some of you, have asked about how I do my digital journaling. And as you know, I've already told you that I use a Windows 10 desktop or my Surface Pro for all my videos and my journaling, etc. So this is my Surface Pro, and I have some notes here. So today I wanted to tell you about XODO. And XODO is an editing program. It makes, you work with your PDFs and you can move things, copy things, journal, and add images and all sorts of things. So what you're going to need to do first of all, if you want to play along, is to go to this site, www.xodo.com, and it's a free program, and you need to download that onto your computer. And one of the best things I like about it is that it's free and it allows you to write, or in my case I type. You can add images, you can change fonts, you can do all kinds of editing. It's really cool. And so you'll need to download that. And then you will need to get a journal or a planner that you can use to work with. So I have a few here that are free. And what I do is once you download them, they stay in your computer. You save a master copy, and then they're in your computer, and you can use them as many times as you want. So every month you could do a new journal. You can have different journals for different things. In a minute, I'll go over to XODO and show you some of mine. And so this one is really nice. I'm going to leave this here if you want to take a screenshot. Okay, do you know how to take a screenshot? If you're on your computer, there's a screen snippet tool. And you do that, and that takes a shot of your computer, your picture, and then you just save it. So we're just going to save it. And you can clean it up as much as you want. That applies the save, and then you save as, and put it on your desktop or someplace where you'll be able to find it. Okay, so here's some links. This one is great because she's got a lot of material on why you might want a digital journal. I said I would never digital journal. 2 years ago, I started digital journaling, and I haven't looked back. Now, I do hybrid journaling also. I work in my Bibles and in my art journals, but I like the digital because I can take it with me. I don't need a lot of supplies, and everything is right here. And this is the one that I just downloaded that we're going to practice with. Okay? So take a screenshot of that. If you're on your desktop computer and you press Shift, the Windows key, and S, that will also take a picture. So it's the Shift key, the Windows key, and the letter S. Okay, and that'll take a picture. I can't do that on here because there's no Windows key because this is a Surface Pro. Okay, so it's Shift, Windows key, and S, and that'll take a copy of this, and then you can take a copy of that notebook. Or you could just Google and use Pinterest and look for free digital books, notebooks, or journals, and there are many choices. So once you have XODO, the app, downloaded and a notebook planner on your computer, you're ready to go to work. So again, make sure you save your journal, make a copy that you can use to practice with. Open the journal with XODO, and you are ready to explore your planner. Today I will load one of the journals listed above and show you how to navigate in the journal. So I have these notes written down if they mean anything to anybody, and if you were to send me a private message. I'll put my email down here. I can send these to you as an attachment. Okay? I don't know how else to do this, so I'm learning as I go here. So I'm going to save, and I have this on my desktop. I'm just going to save it here in case I need it later. So I have XODO. This is XODO, and I have it already on my system. Okay. Now I went and downloaded the pastel notebook, the last item on our notes. So I made a copy, and we're going to open that. Now you're not going to be able to do any of this today because you're going to have to get everything loaded up, but let's make it so you can see it. But you'll be able to see a little bit of what I did, okay? So when you get it, this is blank. This is blank. Go up here, and it's the view mode, and you want to go thumbnails. Now that shows you your pages. So there's a cover, a table of contents, and then this one has 6 tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs. Okay, you can cover these later and put something on them if you don't like it. This is just to practice with. I like it because it's just got plain pages. So you could add text, or you could add pictures. You can make sections, whatever you want to do. Just know that when you're in here, there's certain things it can do. So here's your cover. It allows you to rotate your page. Well, I don't want to do that, so let's go back. So here you have, let's start at the top. You can have single or double. Double means 2 pages. I usually leave mine at single. Then you have vertical scrolling is off because I don't want to go across. I mean, I want to go across. I don't want to go up and down. So I leave that off. And it has different color modes, night, day, and just custom color. I just leave it on daylight right now. When you're in your thumbnails, you have a choice to rotate your page. This is the thumbnail. You can crop, or there's a full screen. So we just leave that. So we're going to go into the thumbnails. Okay, so each page you can rotate, you can delete, you can duplicate, or you can move a page, export it. So say I wanted to save this page for something, I could export it. I'll put it on my desktop so I can be able to find it. But it's a blank page I have, okay? I'll just say, I'll just leave it like that. So now, behind each page, there's only one sheet. So I added sheets here to make my notes. So to add it, you go behind the sheet here, and up here, you're just going to duplicate. So this is page 8. Now I'm going to duplicate, and 9 will come up. Okay? Duplicate, 10 will come up. So you can add pages. Okay? You don't have to just have one page to write your notes. So then when you go back to your main book, I like to make it a little smaller. Here's your cover. Here's your table of contents. I started working on it. Then when you go here, here's your first section. That's page 3. But watch, you have page 4, page 5, page 6. Those I added. Now you're going to have 2 is your next section. That's page 7. So we added a couple pages. So we'll have a blank page, another blank page, another blank page. Then we'll have our next cover, which is 3. So you have 2, 3. So this is interactive as long as when you're adding your pages, you stay within the covers. So you can't go, you have to go here. Don't go up here. Go here. Follow in succession. So that's your thumbnails, and that's what that is. This is search. I don't use that. This is outline. Okay, so say I'm home, and this is my table of contents. So I want to put a bookmark in. So I could add this, and it's going to be page 2. Okay, that's page 2. That's this. And instead of page 2, I can put table of contents. Save. Okay. So when this just lets you put it on the left or the right side of the page, so we're going to leave it there. So there's thumbnails, which we know what they are. This is a bookmark. This is an outline, and this is if we have comments in there. So we added that, so we're going to save it. So say we're back here in our book, and I say, oh, I need my table of contents. I can go up to the outline. Boom, I'm there. Okay, so you can add as much as you want. When I'll show you later my Bible, I have a Bible in here, and that it's all marked on pages I did, so it's really cool to find stuff. So we have our landscape, we have search, we have outline. This is your key to your program, is to edit. Whenever you want to add things or take things away, you need to use this key. So we're going to go back to the cover, and you can just use your arrows. Okay, so this is our cover sheet, page 1. So I want to write something in here. So you always have to hit this, which is the editing tool. Then you have this make shapes. We won't do that now. And this is your text. So you hit that. Hit this little triangle. And this tells you, we're here, what color ink you want. So this has got purples and greens and stuff. I'm going to put this color in. We'll put that color in. Okay, then this is your background. Okay, so this is what you want, because you don't want it, this has already got color in it. You don't want this to be black or blue. If you did, you would change that, and that means this box will turn black. But we want to just leave it with those hashtags. So we picked out our color was this, and we want this to be there. So we got our color. This is your color. This is your background. And then this is your font. Now these fonts come from your computer, what's already loaded in your computer, or you can add fonts. So this is the font I like to use in my journaling, but there's tons of fonts on here. This is a nice one too. We'll try this. And then this is the size of your font, okay? So you'll get a feel for what works for which font. Okay, so now I did that, and I want, it's pink. It's where I want it. And I'm just going to write, Lens or Sparkle. Sparkles. Sparkles. Where's my apostrophe? Sparkles. XODO. Sparkle XODO notes. No. And I need a capital S. Yeah, I can type. Okay, so I typed it, and it looks good there, but I want it just a little bit bigger. So you're still here, so you just hit it, and this controls placement. Excuse me. So I like the placement, but I want it to be bigger. So you're going to go to the palette here, okay? This is the save, or done, save. This is the palette, which brings this up. So remember I said this is your font. So I've got it at 22, and I'm going to go up to maybe 24. Okay? And that's pretty good. Okay, so I like that. So now I want to go to the table of contents. Okay, so here I started writing my notes earlier. So that's what I did here. I wrote this. We can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then when I went, that's tab number 1. When I went here, I wrote it there again because it's my cover page. And then I'm just going to go, these are the notes that I just showed you that were in the computer. So I put them in here so I have it all in one place. Okay? So then, yeah, that's all we were going to talk about today with the keys up here. So let's say we have that's the editing tool. These I don't use. That's a new feature, but I don't use that. I don't use this. So you always want to edit. And when you edit, you have all these features. Okay? So you have your undo. If you made a mistake right away, you can undo it. This is the hand tool that you can move things around. I don't use that. Okay, so say you want to make a shape. Okay, I use this one more. So you hit this, and remember you want to go here and pick your colors. Okay, so this is purple on here, so maybe I'll do a dark purple. And I want my background. Okay, we did that. Maybe we'll do a purple background. Okay, so we'll say okay. So now when I draw this, we'll get a purple box. Okay, now I want to put text in there, but I have to make sure my text will be readable in here. So you could do it white. So say I'll do white, and I will change this to brush script italic. So my cursor's here, and I'm going to say this is a sample of a box. Okay, so that's that. We're done. Oh, that's too small. So we hit our palette, we hit our text, we go up. Each font has different sizes, okay? And then I have a mistake here. So let's make this a little bit bigger. So there's a mistake here. So you hit it. This is your palette with your colors, your font, and your size. This is to copy something that's on the page. This is to duplicate something. Duplicate, like to make the whole page. and then this is where you would edit. So I want to take out this this second A. Okay. So this is a sample of a box. So, oh, I don't really want this on here. So you just hit it. Okay, you hit the X, and you have to go back to edit. You hit this, and I'm deleting the box. Okay, so you can always take stuff out. I don't want this here. I'd have to move up, and I could edit this text or do whatever I want with that. So that's your, this oval works the same way. Here's your text box. We talked about that. This is a marker. I don't use these keys, but a lot of people do, so we can review them at a different time. Other than text, this is what you want to know. Stamper is your photos or your images. So if I want to add something to this, want to add something to this page, I would hit this box. Okay, I got to go back and tell them I'm editing. Hit this box, and this is file or camera, and I mostly use file. So I hit this, and that's going to bring up all my PNGs, the elements that we made at a different time last week. So I'll just open this up, and we'll just pick something. We'll put this hot air balloon in. Okay, so here you go. So I want to make it big. Never hit flatten. You don't ever want to flatten it because then you can never move it again. But rotate, I want to make it go upside down. You could do that. Okay. Okay, so we have it here. And, oh, I'd like to copy this. So now it's copied. And let's put one over here. So I right-clicked. And I'm pasting. So it's here, okay? So here it is. So I'll just make a smaller one because it doesn't really fit on this page. Okay? Or I could put it on a different page. If I went to the next page, well, let's go back. All right, let's find a blank page. Right-click, and I could paste it in here. Okay, and then you can make it fill the page or whatnot. But see, it's transparent, so it'll go there. Okay. So if we go back now and look in our landscape, our view mode, our thumbnails, you can see what we did. We have our cover page. We have our table of contents. Our first tab. We have some notes. We have some images. We have some more images. That's basically, in a nutshell, what you're doing with XODO. Okay? Now, I know that's in a nutshell. Okay? I gave you a lot of information. But I know that when you are working through it, reading your notes, studying what we just talked about, it'll make sense to you, okay? When you're done with your work for the day, you need to hit this X to close, but then I always save as. Oops, I hit the wrong key. Okay, so, Sparkle. So we're here, we did all our work. We're gonna X, save as. I'm just putting a copy in my desktop for now. Okay. So that's the end of this lesson for now. But I'm just going to show you, I'll show you a few of my journals. And like I said, you're going to have to sit down and practice this, and then we can fine-tune things that you want to know. So I have all my journals in a folder called Current Digital Journals. Okay, so I have all these. I have, okay, I'm just opening up the scripture Bible that I use, okay? So this is the same thing. There's 4,273 pages here. So remember I told you about the bookmark, the outline. So see, I've got all these in here. So say I want to see this page, James 1, 2 through 4. I hit it, and I can close it, and I can just make it a little bit bigger or smaller. So here's a page I journaled right in here, okay? And I don't know when I did it, but this is how the Bible page is, and then I was able to do that. So I can go up here and Psalm 56:4. It takes me right to that page. So that's what that bookmark is for. And there you go. You know, this is, I was doing the 25 days hope. We had a series we were doing. So I put it in here. So, yeah, I said I would never do it, and now I love it, okay? So that's this one. And let's see what else we have. I think I showed you my art journal the other day. Okay, so the art journal is one that I use just where is it? Okay, let's find. That didn't come up as my art journal. Nope, it's not here. I'll have to, I think it's on my other computer. But this is just what you could do. I'll show you one more, and then we'll move on because I don't want to overload you. Here's just a little prayer journal. Okay, so from last year. So I designed a little cover, and then if we just want to look and see what's in it, we'll go to the view mode, thumbnails, and see I've got some pages. And I was just making this up, you know, just something I was studying with. So, but yeah, you can go through it. You could add text to this, or again, like I said, edit, image, go anywhere you have your images stored, and you'll learn to do that. Make it as big as you want, put it where you want. Then you can type on it. Oops. It's telling me my text is white. So let's change it to something that matches that. And let's change our font back to, I like this one, and not too big, maybe. Okay. Today is a great day. Okay, let's make this a small. Today is a great day. Okay, whoops, it went off the page. So you really know how to just move this over. And you want it bigger, change it here. You need more room, put it down there. Today is a great day. So that's all we're going to do for now. Have a blessed, beautiful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.